The 2025 Range Rover Sport is finally here, and it has taken the luxury SUV world by storm. Whenever a new Range Rover Sport arrives, it's not just another update to an already popular car. It feels like an event, a new chapter in the story of one of the most desirable luxury SUVs ever made. The Range Rover Sport has always sat in that perfect sweet spot, giving buyers the chance to enjoy the heritage, presence, and prestige of the full-size Range Rover, but in a package that's more dynamic, more athletic, and in many ways, more approachable. And with this 2025 version, Land Rover hasn't just refreshed the look or upgraded a few tech features. They've essentially reinvented the formula to make sure this SUV stays ahead in an increasingly crowded luxury SUV segment. From the very first glance, the 2025 Range Rover Sport commands attention. The designers have clearly gone for an evolutionary look rather than a complete revolution, and that's a smart choice because the Range Rover Sport has one of the most recognizable shapes on the road. The proportions are spot on, with a long wheelbase, short overhangs, and that slightly raked roofline that gives the Sport its athletic stance. The front is perhaps the most striking change, with ultra-slim matrix LED headlights that almost look like they're peering into the distance with intent. The grille is wider and sleeker, tying in beautifully with the headlights, while the lower bumper is sculpted with aerodynamic precision. You get a sense that this SUV is both elegant and aggressive, and that's a tough balance to strike. Along the side, the flush door handles, the strong shoulder line, and the blacked-out pillars give it that signature floating roof look that Land Rover has perfected over the years. And then you have those wheels. Depending on the trim, you can go up to massive 23-inch alloys that really fill out the wheel arches and give the Sport a road presence like few others. At the rear, things are just as impressive. The tail light design is one of the most futuristic in the business, with a slim horizontal LED strip that spans the width of the vehicle, giving it a modern, high-tech appearance. The tailgate itself is clean and uncluttered, with subtle badging that exudes confidence without shouting. The overall result is a design that's unmistakably Range Rover, but sharper, sleeker, and sportier than ever. Open the door, and the cabin instantly tells you that this is a space built for comfort, luxury, and technology. Step inside and you're greeted by a sense of calm sophistication. The interior is minimalist in its design, but maximalist in the feeling it delivers. Land Rover has gone to great lengths to make sure that every surface you touch feels premium. The leather quality is outstanding, but if you're someone who prefers a more sustainable option, they even offer alternatives like premium textiles and eco-friendly materials that don't compromise on luxury. The dashboard is dominated by a curved 13.1-inch touchscreen that controls the new Pivi Pro infotainment system, which is both intuitive and incredibly responsive. The interface has been refined so that most actions can be completed within 2 taps, something Land Rover has proudly emphasized. Right in front of the driver is a fully digital instrument cluster that's crisp, customizable, and easy to read even in bright sunlight. There's also a head-up display that projects key information directly onto the windshield, reducing distractions. The seats are some of the most comfortable you'll find in any SUV, and that's not just marketing talk. They've been designed to support your body during long journeys, with heating, cooling, and massage functions available for both front and rear passengers. You also get options like winged headrests, extended thigh support, and even climate-controlled armrests. The rear seats offer excellent legroom and recline functionality, ensuring passengers in the back are just as pampered as those in the front. The attention to detail in the interior is remarkable. Things like soft close doors, customizable ambient lighting with up to 30 color choices, and a Meridian 3D surround sound system with up to 29 speakers that make you feel like you're sitting in a concert hall. Add a panoramic sunroof, 4-zone climate control, and an air purification system, and suddenly the cabin feels less like a car and more like a moving luxury lounge. Technology is at the heart of this SUV, and Land Rover has made sure it's future-ready. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, along with wireless phone charging and multiple USB-C ports scattered around the cabin. You even get built-in Amazon Alexa, allowing you to control smart home devices or get information on the go just by speaking. Over-the-air updates ensure the car's software stays up to date, meaning your Range Rover Sport actually gets better over time. For the driver, advanced driver assistance features make life easier and safer. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, a 3D surround view camera system, and even a remote parking feature that lets you maneuver the SUV into tight spaces using your phone are all available. The level of convenience this car offers is unmatched in many ways. But let's get to the part that makes the Range Rover Sport truly special, its performance. Because while luxury and technology are important, this SUV has always been about delivering a driving experience that feels sporty yet refined. For 2025, there are multiple powertrains available to suit different buyers. The range starts with mild hybrid 6-cylinder engines, both petrol and diesel depending on the market, that deliver a smooth, efficient performance. These engines use a 48-volt system to assist with acceleration and improve fuel economy, making them both powerful and responsible. Then comes the plug-in hybrid model, which combines a powerful petrol engine with a large battery pack. This setup delivers over 500 horsepower and an all-electric driving range of around 50 miles, meaning you can do most of your daily commutes without ever burning a drop of fuel. It's fast, efficient, and flexible, giving you the best of both worlds. And then there's the monster, the V8. Land Rover continues to offer a twin-turbocharged V8 that produces well over 600 horsepower in the top trims. This engine transforms the Range Rover Sport into a genuine performance SUV, with a 0 to 60 mph time of under 4.5 seconds and a soundtrack that's nothing short of addictive. Whether you're merging onto the highway, overtaking, or simply enjoying a spirited drive, the V8 provides endless thrills while still maintaining the refinement you expect from a luxury vehicle. Handling is another area where the 2025 Range Rover Sport shines. Thanks to advanced suspension technology, including adaptive air suspension and active anti-roll systems, the SUV feels remarkably composed in corners. Body roll is kept in check, steering is precise and weighted perfectly, and the all-wheel drive system ensures that power is distributed intelligently to maximize grip. It's the kind of SUV that feels just as comfortable carving through mountain roads as it does cruising down the highway. And of course, we can't forget the off-road capabilities. Despite being a luxury machine, this is still a Land Rover, and it's built to tackle terrains that many other SUVs wouldn't dare attempt. With features like terrain response 2, hill descent control, all-terrain progress control, and a maximum weighting depth of 900 m, the Range Rover Sport can handle mud, sand, rocks, and even rivers with confidence. It's a dual-personality vehicle, luxurious and comfortable on the road, but rugged and unstoppable off it. Now let's talk about trims and customization, because Land Rover knows its customers love to personalize their vehicles. The lineup includes versions like the SE, HSE, Autobiography, and the high-performance SV variant. Each trim brings its own set of features, with the SV standing out for its sporty body kit, exclusive interior options, and a thundering V8 under the hood. Beyond trims, Land Rover offers a dizzying array of customization options, from exclusive paint finishes and contrast roofs to unique wheel designs and interior color schemes. You can truly make your Range Rover Sport one of a kind. When we look at rivals, the Range Rover Sport finds itself in a competitive arena with heavyweights like the BMW X5, Mercedes-Benz GLE, Porsche Cayenne, and even newcomers like the Audi Q8 e-tron. Each of these SUVs brings something unique to the table. The BMW X5 is known for its precise handling and strong engines, the Mercedes GLE shines with its technology and comfort, and the Porsche Cayenne emphasizes sporty dynamics. But what sets the Range Rover Sport apart is its ability to combine all these strengths into one cohesive package while adding genuine off-road capability, which none of its rivals can match at the same level. It's this versatility that makes the Range Rover Sport such an attractive choice. Of course, all this luxury and capability comes at a price. The 2025 Range Rover Sport starts at around $85,000 for the entry-level mild hybrid models, which already come very well equipped. Step up to the plug-in hybrid, and you're looking at closer to $95,000, while the high-performance SV with the V8 easily pushes past $120,000. Fully loaded, with bespoke options and unique finishes, the price can exceed $150,000. That's a serious amount of money, but for buyers in this segment, it's a price many are willing to pay for the prestige, capability, and exclusivity the Range Rover Sport offers. In terms of ownership, Land Rover has made improvements in reliability and after-sales support, addressing some of the concerns customers have had in the past. Warranty coverage is comprehensive, and with regular software updates, the SUV is designed to stay current over its lifetime. Running costs will naturally be higher than average, especially for the V8 models, but if you're choosing a Range Rover Sport, you're not doing it for economy, you're doing it for the experience, the luxury, and the sheer capability that comes with the badge. And finally, let's talk about the lifestyle appeal, because that's a big part of why people buy a Range Rover Sport. This is not just a car, it's a statement. It tells the world that you value style, performance, and luxury, but you also want a vehicle that can take you on adventures, whether that's a weekend in the mountains, a trip to the beach, or simply navigating the urban jungle in supreme comfort. It's a car that feels equally at home pulling up outside a 5-star hotel as it does parked on a muddy trail after a day of outdoor activities. That dual nature is what makes the Range Rover Sport so desirable. In conclusion, the 2025 Range Rover Sport is more than just a new model, it's a benchmark for what a modern luxury SUV should be. It combines cutting-edge design, a supremely luxurious interior, state-of-the-art technology, exhilarating performance, and genuine off-road capability into one incredibly desirable package. Yes, it comes with a premium price tag, but what you're getting is an experience, a vehicle that makes every journey special, and a car that continues to carry the legacy of one of the most iconic names in the automotive world. If you've ever wanted an SUV that does it all while making you feel special every single time you step behind the wheel, the 2025 Range Rover Sport is the one to beat.